Going to be doing a trigger job on a Springfield XD9 using the Powder River Precision trigger kit. And clear the gun, make sure it's unloaded. Rotate the takedown lever to the up position. Release the slide, pull the trigger, and remove the slide. I'm just going to set that to the side for right now. Take a 4.5 millimeter punch and tap the pins. I just let the pins rest in the spring clip on the far side. Don't remove them all the way. You can if you want to, but I don't. Rotate the takedown lever to the 10 o'clock position and pull out. Then continue to pull and turn. It'll come out. Lift the locking block up. Lift the trigger up and push back on it, and then you can grab the trigger and trigger bar as an assembly. Now I'm going to remove the parts in the back here, and I just use a 3 millimeter punch and push the sear pin out. Then put my hand over the magazine well and remove the punch. All the parts will end up in the bottom of the magazine well there. Take the ejector and use it to push the ejector pin flush. This is the striker safety lever that came in the kit. And we're going to be installing that first here in the back. So we'll get the sear pin and put it in the hole there, and just push it in far enough that you can hang the safety lever on it. After the lever's on there, we'll just push it in until it's flush. Install the sear next. Again, push the pin in just far enough to hold it in place. And the new sear spring. Push the sear pin in far enough to hold that in place. Reinstall the ejector. I use my fingernail to clip the sear spring under the ejector pin. And use a punch to push that pin so it's flush. The next part we need to talk about here is the over travel stop. The over travel stop is oversized and needs to be fit on this surface here. It would be this surface right here, and also this surface here. What happens there is the oval pad, the first surface we talked about, spaces the over travel stop left to right in the frame. And so we want to fit that until the over travel stop is sitting flush with the cutout for the trigger, this little square cutout here. Once that's fit, then we'll fit the engagement surface here so that the trigger bar hits it at a flat angle. So I'm just going to set this in here now and show you what we're talking about. This corner needs to be removed and at the angle that the trigger bar is contacting it. And then you continue to remove material until the sear moves far enough to release the striker. For this video, I've already fit one. we'll go ahead and install that one. I lift up on the trigger and slide it in between the trigger and the frame below the trigger bar. Install the slide stop. The locking block, and I put the front corner in first and then lift up on the trigger. Looking in this hole here and lining up the slide stop. We're going to check the reset, and we'll pull the trigger to the rear and hold it to the rear. Push down on the trigger bar and then push down on the top of the striker safety lever. When you let the trigger forward, the trigger bar should pop back up and reset, re-engaging the sear and the safety lever. If it doesn't pop up using this method, then you need to fit the tab on the striker safety lever. It'd be this little triangle tab, and it'd be this surface on the back here. So we'd hold the lever kind of sideways here and just file along that edge. Reinstall the takedown lever. I install it upside down and then rotate it as I push it in. If you get your slide put back on and you can't pull the trigger enough to fire the pistol, you can reach in the back of the pistol between the frame and the slide on the left hand side and hold the you go ahead and put the takedown lever up first. Hold the grip safety in, use a small pick. You can reach in here and trip the sear to remove the slide. So all I did is reach in here with a pick and push down on the sear. Thanks for watching.